Ollie got all the applause during his hour record attempt, and rightly so. It was a brilliant effort, even if he didn't quite beat Merckx. But seeing as GCN has done the whole indoor hour record attempt in a velodrome thing, I thought I'd come up with my own new discipline. Give Ollie another record to aim for, and subsequently fail at. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the garden hour record. Oh, he's done it! Hey! I need to lie down. Oh. Right, so the basic premise for this is how far can I ride in my garden in an hour? It's going to be some challenge and a bit different to anything I've done before. So I put it to you guys on the GCN app to see how far you all thought I would actually manage. The results were quite interesting actually. 6% of you thought I'd do under 10 kilometres. Now, come on guys, I think I deserve a bit more credit than that. 22% of you thought I'd do 10 to 20 kilometres. Now it's a bit more like it. So I think that's a fair guess. But I think, so that's 28%. I think the rest of you have got just too much belief in me, if I'm honest. 30% thought I'd do 20 to 25 kilometres. 24% thought I'd do 25 to 30 kilometres. 18% of you thought I'd ride over 30 kilometres in my garden in an hour. It's grass. It's grass. Right, so to really maximise my speed, I think I'm definitely going to have to dig the garden up a bit and, you know, get the speed flowing a bit better.
Conor! What are you doing? Get off the grass!
Okay, so the garden didn't quite work out. Unfortunately, the mother-in-law outlawed it from the start when she heard about the idea. Something to do with me wrecking the lawn? Sounds about right. But we've come up with a good alternative. We've decided to use the disused paddock down on the farm. And whilst originally I thought it might be quite bumpy, we've come up with an ingenious idea to hopefully pick my speed up for this hour record. Yes, folks, we've decided to build a velodrome. Okay, so you might have noticed I've already marked out a kind of velodrome shape here in our paddock. And that's because we had to do a bit of planning at first to see whether this would even be possible. I tried riding around this field with just my gravel bike and I just couldn't get the speed up. It was too slow. Every time I went round the bend, my pedals would hit the floor because I was at such a lean. And that's what got me onto the idea of a velodrome in the first place. What if I could build some berms either side, keep my speed in the corners, still pedal a little bit? Would it work? Would I be able to build a velodrome in a paddock? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, really. Okay, so we're lucky to have our paddock, but at the moment it's very overgrown. And well, apart from our stakes that we've put in the ground to roughly mark out the course, you can't really see much of a track yet. So I better cut the lawn, but I'm not actually sure how to work this thing, if I'm honest with you. I don't know how this works. Right, this is gonna have to be a job for my brother-in-law, Nigel. Nigel? Nigel's got started in the digger. Obviously, I've been relegated to simply shoveling with a spade. Apparently my skills in the digger just aren't quite up to scratch, but that's okay. But I'm nervous about today. I've never built a berm in my life, or a banking, or a velodrome for that matter, so it's a bit of trial and error. And I've decided the best thing to do is just to get stuck in, just get in there with a spade and do our best. I'm nervous. I went to bed last night, I couldn't sleep. So we're using the digger obviously for the heavy lifting and the heavy digging. And we've drawn a line of our velodrome sort of banking with some sheep spray, the sort of, it's like environmentally spray that you spray on sheep's wool to mark the sheep out in the field. The danger is if we get this banking too aggressive, I'm going to lose a load of speed and potentially not even going to be able to ride the banking. And if it's not aggressive enough, well, I'm not going to be able to turn back on myself. So I'm starting to realise there's a bit of an art to this. Just getting to the apex of the first berm and breaking up the paddock a bit. It's just trying to keep an eye on the berm really from up here and see if it's going in the right direction. Okay, Nigel's just gone up for a quick coffee. Apparently working the digger's hard work, but I'm still digging and I've got an important job. And basically I'm trying to keep the shape of the berm so Nigel knows where he's going with the digger. We kind of started too aggressively into the turn really. It kind of comes in and then it's very straight on the apex. So at the moment we're just trying to soften that entry and make a bit more of a curve. So I'm doing this by just shoving it in the earth from the back of the berm and then just placing it back at the start of the corner. I tell you, this is harder than cycling. This time last year, I was preparing for the Giro. Now I'm digging holes on the farm. We've had our first breakage, folks. Too strong. Starting to look more like a velodrome. Right, folks, we built the first berm, our first bit of banking, and it's looking a bit rough now, I know. We're gonna do a bit of tending to it afterwards, and I think there's only one thing for it now. I'm gonna have to get on my bike and give it a go. Oh, he's done it! He's done it! Works! I can get round. Oh yeah. I'm getting a feel for it though, Nigel. Yeah, I think I know what we need to do differently. You come in and you like drop the front wheel and then you kick up once you get on the bend and it kind of like, you feel like you're gonna do a nosedive. So we need to smooth off that entrance a lot more. That was some day of work, I tell you. I feel like I've just finished Milan San Remo or something. In the end, we managed to harden the berm, the banking I should say, not a berm because this is a velodrome, by sweeping the topsoil off the surface and then just giving it a big pat with the bucket of the digger. And that seemed to really do the job actually. And we made the banking a bit less steep because before it was like a wall of death, to be honest. So we've made it a bit more gradual and we're getting there. Progress is good. Right, let's try and get in this thing. Riding a fucking Bronco. Whoa. Oh my God.
Hey! Get out! Get out of the stick, get out! Get out! Get out before you hurt yourself or me or something like that. Get out.
Oh, yeah, sorry Nigel.
Yeah, Grant, come on.
No. It's not happening really for me, is it?
No, not really, is it? We're not here to have fun, like, we're here to work.
Oh, no more digging. I can't go on. I can't go on, no more digging, please. My arms. Oh, okay, day 2 of the build, Nigel. I tell you what, I'm feeling it after yesterday. Feels like I've just woken up after a semi-classic in Belgium. My hands are in bits. I've got like claw hand. My neck hurts. And I've got pains in my legs, in muscles I didn't even knew existed.
Yeah, you have a sore back, sore legs, sore everything really. Like digging and shoveling and manual labour isn't easy.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
No, it's tough going, yeah.
But we got the bulk of it done yesterday and I think we can finish things off today.
A bit of polishing and tidying to do today.
Right, better get down to it then.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
More digging.
At least it's nice today.
Yeah, it's a good day as well, isn't it? You can hear all the bird song and everything.
Yeah.
Nigel's been busy just patting down the top of our berm, smoothing it over and getting everything level with the digger. And that's worked a treat actually. It's looking pretty smart now, I've got to say. I've been busy with the shovel again. It's always me and the shovel, I tell you. I rode the berm last night and I got a good feel for where there was some big bumps in the corner and what I needed to do to kind of smooth it over and make the line better. I realised the exit point and the entrance point again was very rough. So I got some soil in there. I've dug kind of a bit of a smoother exit just to make it a bit of a nicer ride in, keep my speed. And also any bumps that I've noticed on the berm, I've got in there with a shovel and I've just kind of sliced them away, just chiseled away at them, just to take kind of, they're almost like speed bumps when you hit them in the berm, they really slow you down. I just picked this one out of the banking of our velodrome. So you wouldn't want to hit that at speed. It was jutting out with a sharp bit pointing at my tyres. So getting rid of things like that. And we're finished. But we're not going to do the big reveal just yet. Got a bit more work to do. We're going to decorate it and make it look like a proper velodrome. So stay tuned, folks, and we'll reveal all to you in a moment. I'll tell you what, as well, Ollie Bridgewood, he didn't have to build his velodrome before his hour record, did he? I mean, what was he doing before his hour record attempt? Probably reading a book or something. Here's me with a brush. They should have made him sweep the velodrome. That's what I think. With the berms and the velodrome complete, we quickly set about finding some decorative items to make our velodrome look the business. You sure this is all right, Nigel?
Yeah, it's fine.
Right, are you sure this can carry my weight? I'm quite heavy.
Yeah,
I'm heavy. Go on then. Nigel, well, I should say brother-in-law Nigel, suggested some hay bales. So we went into the barn, got our bales and quickly set about arranging on the velodrome. And then we went off searching for anything else we might find of use to make our velodrome look perfect. And this is it, our garden velodrome. Ho-ho! We've got dirt berms, hay bales, and we've got flags.
So we're here, we have finished 2 days of physical labouring, something that Conor's not all that used to, but it's done. Pretty proud of it. Oh, hang on.
Oh, this is great, Nigel.
Yeah, yeah, it's great. All the work you did to help us build it, of course. Yeah. We had to raid the shed for bales to make it look a bit more velodrome-y, but it came out pretty good. He's going to say something again.
Oh, you got to give this a go.
Yeah, he's going to say something every time he goes past. Like he's like a 4-year-old. Yeah, let's see how it goes. We have an hour to see how far we can go.
And we've got our park tool board. This is park tool corner. And we've also just marked out our straights here with some string. We did want them a bit closer, but I made the decision that it was better to keep the wooden posts away from the exit and entrances of the corner, just in case I did have any accident. Coming into bank 2, and this one's a bit more of an aggressive banking, but you can get through it pretty well, I think. Our start gate just as you can see there, and also we have the start horn and the finish horn, which is very important in an hour record attempt. Just give it a little. We did deviate a little bit from the garden hour record. We did take it out of the garden, and we're very lucky to have been able to use the paddock for this attempt. And the attempt it's a challenge really. How far can I ride in an hour round our homemade velodrome? It's going to be a tough hour, I tell you. But I'm using my Wahoo head unit to measure the distance. The file's going to be pretty kind of short circles on the old file map at the end of it. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting to see how far I can actually go. And even after a few practice laps, I'm pretty tired. So, especially after all that digging. But look at that berm. It's looking great. I've chosen my Canyon Grail for this attempt because obviously the velodrome is dirt, and I think the Canyon Grail is best suited to our garden velodrome. Better get this bike in our very technical start ramp. Oh, I'm nervous, there's no going back now. This is going to be an hour of pure pain. They say it's the hardest hour of your life, and now I'm on the start ramp, I see what they mean. Oh, come on, Conor, psych yourself up. Right, count yourself in now. 3, 2, oh, what? Beep! Nigel, don't forget about the start gate. Quick! Quick, Nigel! Heck. I literally can't look anywhere other than my line. It's actually going to be quite tough.
So Conor's not long started, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. He's already complaining about being a bit dizzy, which I suppose is to be expected. Yeah, why not? He seems to be doing okay. It's only a few minutes gone, so, you know, what can you expect? It is a pretty small track. I'd say 80, you know, maybe 60 metres around maybe, so it's a lot of laps in an hour. 40, 41.
I'm starting to set back into the rhythm now.
Yeah, about 12 seconds per lap. It's, yeah, it'll make it pretty dizzy, I think.
You need to get the heart rate under control and just settle it down. It's like being a breakaway. When you attack to get in a break, your heart rate's through the roof, and you need to know that once you're away, you can relax a bit, get the heart rate under control, and just be at one with being in that zone. Always keep that in the back of your mind. But adrenaline can be your best friend or your enemy. It can either make you go too deep, or it can get you through moments when you didn't think you'd be able to. So you have to learn to balance it. That's what I'm doing in my garden hour record attempt. These are the pearls of wisdom I held back from Ollie.
It's good so far. A few slips, a few slides. That's to be expected, I guess. Oh, bit of a slide. It's all right though. Don't know how he's going to get the water bottle into his hand to have a drink at any stage. You only have about 5 seconds between each bend.
Already feel the north bank is a lot smoother, and I have to work a lot more to keep my pace on the south bank. So I think that's going to be the story of the hour, really. Oh, feel the legs already. Tell you, my goodness. Oh. Right, keep on working, Conor, come on. Don't lose focus. Ah,
There we go.
yes. Oh, I don't know how long I've been going for. I'm starting to feel it. The grass is really wearing out already. So, shows how many laps I must have done. Pain in the lower back. I'm having a bit of a kind of rest period at the moment, just trying to pump through the bends and just save a bit of energy. The thing is, the faster I go, the more dizzy I get. Done 10K. 25 minutes to go. Oh, this is some challenge. You think an hour wouldn't be that long, but I see what they mean now about it being the hardest hour of your life. It's not easy. Oh. Especially when you had to build the velodrome yourself. Oh. That was a close one. Whoa! This is hard work, Nigel. Ah, dust everywhere. One minute. Right, final push. I'm tiring. Oh my goodness, my bottom. Oh, there's the honker. Oh, it's over. I need to lie down. I'm actually really dizzy. That was harder than I thought it would be. At the end there, I was just trying to keep going. I was trying to keep going. Oh. it's nice to stop. Oh, it's good fun though. Oh, the last 10 minutes was torture. Just go on, tell me now, you're taunting me. I want to know. How far was it? Come on.
What do you think?
I don't know if it was as far as I thought it would be in the beginning, but I think it was over 20 kilometres.
Over 20?
Yeah, I think it was over 20. I felt like it was over 20.
You have a max speed of 24.3.
Oh yeah, that's good then. That bodes well. Because
Yeah.
I think my speed was pretty regular.
Yeah.
So what was the total? What was the average? What was the distance?
16.3.
Oh yeah. No, I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
it's
that's
still
good,
good. It's still good.
Yeah,
It's such a
yeah.
small space. I know
Yeah.
we got a digger and built berms and wrecked the paddock,
Yeah,
but it was still a solid. Like I was pushing hard, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, 16 kilometres, and also I'm a record holder now because this is the first attempt. So can I have a trophy, please? Thank you. There we go. The garden record holder, everyone. First in history. I'll be forever in the history books. Just like to thank everyone that's supported me over the years. It's been just emotional, really. It's been a journey. And yeah, this one's for all of you. Right, I need to go off and celebrate this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Real pineapple, maybe?
Yeah, real pineapple. Yeah, let's do it.
Wild.
Pineapple smoothie. Right, well, I didn't find any pineapples, but I found some pineapple pizza, so that'll do.
Yeah. You
Go
can have
on.
that. I know, I don't like pineapples.
Oh yeah, I forgot, brother-in-law Nigel doesn't like pineapple, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you everyone for watching the garden hour record. I know it spiraled a bit out of control, but I had a lot of fun making this one, especially riding the hour at the end. I was getting dizzy at the end, but it, it was great fun, I loved it.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
So I better enjoy my pizza now. But anyway, let me know in the comment section below, would you hire me as a digger in your garden? I think I've got the skills, really. What are you shaking your head for?
No, no,
I laboured all day for this.
you did, yeah.
Right, go on, off with you.
Okay.
Thanks for your help anyway, Nigel. No, I did
Yeah, no
appreciate it.
trouble,
Yeah.
yeah. No trouble.
Right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna enjoy my pizza.
Thanks.
They call it night fever, night fever. You know how to do it. Ooh. Ba, 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 da, da, da. They call it night fever, night fever. We know how to do it. Oh, look at me go.